Hey, everybody. Happy Friday and welcome to Feature Friday. I'm your host, Jazzy K. Ward. I don't know about you all, but I am glad the weekend is here. So I need a glass of wine or whatever I can have to drink. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of need that. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your living rooms, wherever you are across the world. I'm your host again, Jazzy K. Ward. Don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel. That's K Ward Radio, and make sure you like the page and subscribe. All you have to do is hit that little bell right over, yeah, over there somewhere. Well, tonight we're gonna have another great show. So go ahead and share the video. My special guest is R&B soul singer. She's a songwriter. She has that it factor. Her name is ATINA, and she's a special guest tonight. So we're gonna have a look up close and personal conversation about her musical journey. So you're in for a treat tonight. So let's just take a little snippet of what's in store right here on Feature Friday.
Oh my 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 my. Oh my 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 my. Oh my 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 my. The moment I saw you walk through that door, I felt something I've never felt before. And when our eyes met, you took my hand, you reached in and whispered to me. You whispered to me, I got a thing for you. I got a thing for you. I got a thing for you.
You better whisper in my ear. I want you to whisper and say her name out loud. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to Feature Friday. Let's give her a lot of love. Singer, songwriter, ATINA. Let's welcome her to Feature Friday, y'all. Hey, make sure you unmute yourself.
There we go.
There you go.
Hi, Jazzy.
How you doing, ATINA?
I am great. How are you?
I am doing well. Happy Friday to you.
You too.
I was just over here grooving to that song, and I was over here whispering because you was whispering something in that ear, and I'm a little nosy, so you was singing that song.
Ah! Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a fun video to do too. So fun.
It looks like you were having fun. All I needed was a glass of wine.
Yeah. See? You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy Friday, everybody. Again, welcome to Feature Friday. I'm Jazzy K. Ward. Welcome. Hey, everybody. Hey, is it Philandia? I hope I said
Felita.
her name.
Felita.
Felita.
What's up, girl?
Happy Friday. Felita, thank you so much for joining us tonight. But, I tell you, welcome to the show, to Feature Friday. I'm so glad to have you as my special guest tonight. And we're just going to have a little conversation about your musical journey, your life. And I'm going to tell you right now, anybody that's new to the show or just tuning in, you don't know ATINA, shame on you.
Hey,
But I promise you, you'll get to know her tonight. What's up, my friend, Mr. J. Ross? is also hanging out. He's out there in California. Thank you all. Thank you all so much. Yeah, some champagne. I could use a little bit of that too.
Okay, Felita.
After my week,
Yeah.
it's been a week. But I want to start off. So with everything going on last year, March, everything pretty much shut down. So just tell us, how have you been like navigating through this process?
Well, I am the kind of person that will just hit the ground running. I am not, I don't let nothing stop me. So when I'm like, okay, I miss live music. I miss performing with my band. I do. I miss it a lot. But it kind of helped. I think it really, a lot of us artists and musicians, it kind of taught us a lot of stuff about technology and learning how to do a little more things, and
Mhm.
trying to really get this social media thing down, and it actually has allowed me to collaborate with more people too, which is kind of cool, you think, okay, these people are like on the other side of the world, but I can actually collaborate with them with no problem, and we just don't realize that. Hi, Coco. And Michael was just on. Oh my gosh, look at there. Love you guys.
Hey,
My
Coco.
Cali family is in the house. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I just kind of learned how to adapt. Really,
Yeah.
that's kind of what we had to do, right? Was adapt. And I love singing, and I was like, "Okay, this is my outlet more than anything, and I'm not gonna let nothing stop it, and I'm gonna keep it going." And it's something I really love to do and want to do, and so I had to keep my fan base, up and going, and keep them involved, So I figured, hey, I'm gonna do some happy hours, and now it's
Mhm.
turned into this cool thing where now it's Atina's happy hour lounge, and it's
Yeah.
second and fourth Saturday of every month. And now, first it was every Saturday last year,
Okay.
and now we decided to kind of take that to the next level because we had gotten so much feedback and so much interest for doing it,
Hmm.
and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
going. And so second and fourth Saturday of every month, I do happy hour, and my dad is involved, my parents both, and
Oh,
my dad is my backup dancer and my bartender.
that is so cool. That is so cool. I want to be on the happy hour.
Yeah, I'll have you come on one day. We use StreamYard too, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But it's, just figuring out a way to adapt. And I had already planned on releasing music. So
Okay.
I said, you know what, I'm gonna stick to my plan. I'm gonna go
Okay.
for it. And what do I have to lose? Nothing. I'm just gonna push forward, So that's what I did.
Right. So let me ask you something. When going back a little bit, did you? I asked a lot of my artists. Was your foundation? Did it start in the church,
Oh no.
or did it start later in life?
No, actually, okay, so sort of. I was always dancing. I was
Okay.
more of a dancer. And so I took ballet, jazz, modern, hip hop, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I was always in talent shows in school. So every talent show they had, I was in a talent show dancing with my friends, right?
Okay.
But I had an opportunity. I was always singing. I love to sing, but I didn't um uh it's not like something I went for had training for or anything. I just always loved to sing, and I would mimic like all of my favorite artists that I loved at the time, from Whitney Houston to Stevie Wonder, Janet Jackson to Donny Hathaway to Anita Baker, and you name it, Tony Braxton, just you name it, everybody I could think of then. I loved their music, so I would just mimic them, Shaka Khan, can't forget her. Can't forget Shaka, can't forget her.
Can't forget soccer.
I know, right? Love her. So I think I wanted to sing. I love to sing, but then somebody told me, "Oh, you really should sing because you have a great voice." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I never even thought about it." I'm like, "All right." Well, I had an opportunity to attend um at Los Angeles County High School for the Arts, and
Right.
you have to audition to get into the school. And so my mom found out about it, and originally I would have gone to one of the high schools in our neighborhood, but she really didn't want me to. So she found out about this school, and then she
Okay.
was like, "Well, you think you might want to go?" And I said, okay. I checked it out and everything, and then she thought I was gonna go for dance. I didn't go for dance. I went ahead and auditioned for music, and
Mhm.
it was hilarious. She was like, "What? You gonna go for music?" I was like, "Yeah." And then We had to pick like two completely different songs to audition with.
Right.
So I picked Wishing on a Star.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, yeah, Wishing on a Star. And then I think my other one was Dress You Up by Madonna.
I remember
Completely
that.
different kind of songs. Oh my gosh, and Madonna was hot back then. They was playing Madonna on K-Day and other stations out here in LA. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with and do some Madonna too. You know,
Mhm.
um, and I didn't think none of it. I did my audition. I did my best to get myself moving and stuff. I already knew how to move and perform. Because I was always dancing and stuff. Um, and then didn't think nothing of it. And a couple weeks later, I got a call back saying, "Oh, you made it." And I was like, "What?" What?
So do you think some of the Los Angeles High School of Arts, that was that kind of your foundation that
Yes,
taught you? Okay.
absolutely. I learned so much there. Man, they taught us a lot. You think, okay, you going from your major is music and it's vocal music, and you think, oh, I'm just gonna go and I'm sing. No, no. They taught us ear training, they taught us music theory, they taught us all kind of stuff. And I mean, I learned so much from classical, and I learned that the more classical music I sang, it trained my voice. The more I did that, um, and then we learned vocal jazz, musical theater. I learned musical theater. From musical theater, you learn how to sing and dance, all of that at the same time. I do all that at the same time. So
Is
it
that
was.
is that hard? The
Oh, it can
singing
be.
and the
Oh, it can be. That's why you got to be. When you're even when you're young, you might be a little active, but if you're not completely in shape, you jacked. You go, you know, you're tired. So I learned a lot, and I really, really loved that school. I had the best. I loved high school. It was so great. And
That's
we got
awesome.
to do a lot of musicals and a lot of performances. We had opportunity to perform behind Barry Manilow at Cirque du Soleil. So
Oh,
that was like the cool. We always got like the coolest things to do. Like,
right.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's where
This
I
is
got my foundation.
you got your foundation from. And so is that when in 2017 your album or release Like a Butterfly? Was that your first?
No, my first was self-titled. Yeah, self-titled ATINA, and that was in 2008 actually. And I
Okay.
actually 2008, 2002,
Mhm.
sorry,
Okay.
2002. My goodness. Okay, so
Okay.
um but life happened, you know, things happen, and I had a son, and when I had my son, when actually he's always been around music, so he was always with me every studio session, everything, he was there.
Right.
So 2002 did that one, and then took a hiatus for the most part. I mean, I was always singing, doing
Right.
some private gigs and stuff, but
Right.
I wasn't in the LA circuit much anymore for a while.
Okay.
And then I jumped back in 2017, like you said.
Mhm.
Man, I was like, I am gonna hit the ground running. Nothing is holding me back now. I'm just gonna just push. I'm just gonna push. And that's what I've been doing ever since then, since 2015 or so. And I'm
Mhm. Mhm.
making the connections, working on the album. I promised myself I would take a year to work on my
Mhm.
album, and I did it in a year and a month. So I
Oh,
was
that
really proud of that.
I mean, when I first heard your voice, I mean, when if no one who's ever watching this live tonight, if you haven't heard her, I've never seen you, of course, live. I've seen your performances on videos, but I
Right.
could imagine because when you see some singers, you can say, well, that's a studio singer, but you can do both, Latina. I could imagine like coming to one of your live shows, plus beautiful spirit, wonderful personality, and it all goes together to
Thank you.
come with this beautiful voice.
Thank you so much. I try, I try my best. I love what I
Yeah.
do. I love what I do. I do.
And I
Very
think that goes a long way. People, Like people always say, even when I'm on the radio, smile when you talk and speak, but
Yeah.
you can tell by that you enjoy what you're doing because it comes through your voice, even just right here talking to with you. The vibe, the good connect. That's right. Jay
Oh,
Ross says she is a vibe,
love you,
love her.
Jay. Thank you, love. Aw, so sweet.
So that's what y'all need to do. Everybody watching this, make sure you go over to Hatina's website. So we're going to post it there for all our new followers. You can support all of your right here.
That's right.
Atina Music, MUZ.
TinaMusic.com. Mm-hmm.
And they can purchase all of your music, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's links to everything. Everything's in there. And the latest album, Authentically Me,
I
definitely
think
on
we will.
there as well.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
all
And
right.
thank you, Coco. I saw Coco post it. Oh, she's so sweet.
Hey,
Love
Coco.
her. Aw.
So everybody, I'm Jazzy K. Ward. My special guest tonight is Atina. She's a soul singer. She's a songwriter, and she has that it factor. And we're going to have a little bit more conversation with her right after this break. We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bridget Williams. I'm the owner of Necessities 101. Please follow the links below that will take you to my website and my business pages. I am trying to collaborate with stylists, bloggers, influencers, musicians, and everyone in between. I specialize in statement jewelry. So if you're planning a wedding or a photo shoot, I am your go-to person. Please check my page out. In doing so, you will be supporting a small business, and I would like to thank you in advance for that. Have a great day.
Capitalize on the strength you possess. Say it like you have an S on your chest. Forget about all the rest. And whatever they have to say about you, tout your skill, rely on sheer will. How about you? Keep going no matter how bad you feel, for real. Bad times don't last, but good hearts will, and they heal. So keep going no matter what all the others say. Dust off your shoulders and go ahead and slay. Hey, like me.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show, Feature Friday. My special guest again is R&B and soul singer Hatina. Hatina, have you ever had a problem? Have people? I bet they've just said your name all kind of ways.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's hot Tina. I'm like, okay,
Huh?
I'll take that one, I guess. Yeah.
You take that one.
When I was younger, I used to be, hi, Calissa. I used to be like, it used to it frustrate me so much because I'd be like, it's not, just say it right.
Right.
But now I was like, whatever. Oh man.
Well, that's a nice message from Coco. She said when she first started as a radio announcer for Soul Cafe Radio in 2019, My Sunshine was her favorite song at
I
that
love
time.
you. Aw.
Well,
She
you know
was
what?
starstruck. Oh, you stop with the starstruck woman.
I know. Hey, Coco, I feel the same way. I'm like, when I watch your videos and then I'm like, oh wow, just like she seems something like such a sweet lady. And then when we had a conversation, you were even more nice and even more sweet. Your spirit was like, I just felt like you had such a beautiful spirit.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And and now when I heard authentically me, I said, child, shut the front door. Mama, it's one of the things. Do you know this lady singing this song? It's one of them songs like, who is this lady? Where has she been? She is singing this song. Did you write this song?
I did. I write most of my songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Jay did some radio promotions for me for that song. You rock, Jay. I miss you, man.
Yeah. Jay is the go-to guy. Jay is the go-to guy. He's a
Right?
he's a wonderful guy. He's really a nice. He's really a nice guy.
Well,
But you know,
I do write most of my I write pretty much all my stuff. I think on Like a Butterfly, the title track, Like a Butterfly, actually my son wrote. But all other songs, I wrote them. So,
okay.
yeah.
What about? Can you tell us any of the producers that you work with on this particular project?
Oh, on this one. Okay, so yeah, I can tell you. His name is Alex Frazier.
Okay.
Smoothbeatsonly.com. That's him. Smooth Beats Only. And man, his tracks are just
Yeah.
it's me. I was trying to, you kind of try to figure out your little niche and everything. And I'm like, soul is me. This is me. And it's smooth. Anything smooth and chilled is me. That's me. And so he had everything I was looking for. And so I can't tell you how many tracks I got from that man. A lot of, I still have a lot. I haven't like finished recording. I'm like, I still have a lot. So a lot of new stuff, good stuff though. Real good stuff. The music is so it I actually had someone tell me that they love playing my music over and over again. And that
Yeah.
makes me feel so good. That's what I want. I want people to play my music like that. Like
Yeah.
they would play Anita Baker's music or Stevie Wonder or what. I want you now. Let me be a household name. Thank you. I appreciate that. My dad's one of my dad's friends, he had to buy another CD because he had wore his out. What?
Well, I I always do that. I always tell people when I purchase projects, I buy one for the house and one for the car.
Okay. Because he said he wore it out. He was like, man, it's not right no more. I need another one. I was like, okay.
It's just
Oh,
so ironic that you mentioned that even tonight before I came on. So I have CD player here. I had Phyllis Hyman,
hmm.
Anita Baker, and Atina in rotation.
Oh, I like that. I like how you think. You go ahead. Okay.
That
Oh,
I
you
had
just
that
give me
mixture.
goosebumps. What?
I had that mixture going on. Hey,
Wow.
when I hear your voice, even though you're all in a lane by yourself, but Atina, you're right up there again with the Phyllis Hyman, the
Thank you.
Gladys Knight, the Anita
Ooh.
Baker, the Shaka Khan, you know. And it was another singer I was thinking about. Who sung the song? I haven't heard from her in a while. I want to go outside in the rain. I think she did it as a remake.
Mm.
Threes is a crowd.
Ooh, I
Um,
can't remember.
I can't think of her
Felina,
name.
Felina, say it. I know Felina know.
I just had
Come
a
on,
brain
get
freeze.
there.
I just had a brain. I was like, wow, she kind of, I don't like to compare singers, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you just had a similar. And Malira, you remember Malira?
Malira. I think so. Yes, actually. Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Jason. So when I heard
Yes.
that, that's just like,
Thank you,
oh,
Jay.
yeah, I just couldn't
Yeah,
think of,
that's great.
you know, Tina, you're right there. So that's why I tell people they don't know you. Shame on them. Shame on them. Well, I'm even more excited because you're gonna sing authentically me for us.
I am. But what started authentically me was
Okay.
my song Journey.
Right.
Yeah, Journey. It was a single, but it's actually on the album too. And um yeah, I found out that I am up for best female artist of the year for the Indie Soul Awards. And I
I
was like,
know.
I'm nominated for that. And I was like, what? What's going
So,
on?
so that's right.
Okay, right. I'm like, wow, this is so awesome because they were playing the mess out of that song. It was like really timely, I guess. And, people, we all locked up, we all stuck, and everybody, they're like, oh, just, I guess, it was more like a song of reflection, and man, it touched a lot of people. I did not realize how much it touched a lot of people. So
Right.
that's what got it started. And then I always wanted my album to be called Authentically Me
Hmm.
because that's really who I am. I try to just be me. Period. That's
Right.
what you see. This is me. You either like it or you don't. I don't care. It's me. That's it. You know. Hey, Costello. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Costello. Also, I saw Terry Remsen, national recording artist.
Oh,
Miss Terry,
Terry, what's up, darling? Hey.
hey,
Oh,
she
thanks
is
for
another.
watching. I know. Okay, so I wish I could had no time to tell you about a story with her.
Oh, hey, go ahead. Tell us.
Oh, it was hilarious. We ended up being on the same show one
Wow.
night. And this was pre-COVID. This was, I think, literally probably a month before COVID hit. And we had my friend Red, he's a bass player. So he was like, "Oh, I'll see you tonight." And I was like, "Okay." I'm thinking he coming to the show. I know. I don't know.
Right.
And he had actually helped me write a song called Fever, right? It was on my very, very first album, the 2002 album, self-titled album. And uh so I had planned on performing that song that night as well. And so he was like, "Oh no." He said, "I'm playing with one of the bands on the." I said, "Oh, you are?" He said, "Yeah, Terry Remsen." And I was like, "Oh, okay. All right." So I didn't know. So that was my first time meeting Terry. But
Okay.
oh my gosh, it was just really crazy how much of a small world it is. I was like, wow, like we know all the same musicians and everything. Like, what's happening now? What?
Right.
So
Terry is such a beautiful spirit. She was also on the show. Yeah,
yeah,
she's a
she is a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. And we just had a blast. We had a great show, and just a blast. And so it was so cool because I got a chance to like give Red a shout out because I was performing Fever that night. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is just how everything just falls right into place, right? It was really cool.
well, thank you for sharing it. But I also wanted to mention too your song "My Sunshine" reached
Hmm.
#1 on the indie soul charts too.
It did. It
It
did.
was,
Oh my goodness. It just blew up. I was like, oh my gosh.
it's
Wow.
just it's amazing. And so we know authentically me is hey, I'm going to put that out there, Atina. This song needs to be nominated for a Grammy.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. That would be amazing. Wow.
we're gonna put it all out there in the universe.
Put it all out there. Now, if you can put it all out there, tell Tyler Perry to call me because I
Yeah,
know he's
Tyler Perry.
listening to my music.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Tyler right now. Tyler, okay.
Call it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, our special guest is R&B soul singer songwriter Atina, and she's gonna sing her beautiful song "Authentically Me" right here on Feature Friday. So we're ready whenever you are, Atina.
All right.
All right. So go ahead, y'all. Pour you some wine, some
Yeah,
Kool-Aid, some water.
get yourself together now. Yeah.
Yeah, get yourself.
Get ready. Get ready.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Here we go. Want y'all to rock with me, y'all. Rock with me. Come on. It's a new day, and I come to love myself in every way, babe. Take the good with the bad, cause I know I'm not perfect, no. No matter what I face, if it's complicated, I'll embrace it, I'll withstand it. I get along just fine. Take some time for me to love what I see in me. And yes, I'm alright, I have no gripes, I love every part of me. Take some time for me to embrace all of me. And yes, I'm alright, I'm satisfied, cause I've learned to be authentic with me. When I'm looking in the mirror, my reflection ever clearer. No need to look any further. When times get tough, never give up, cause I'm always authentically me. It's a new life. I believe in me, fulfilled, so carefree. Yeah. Swing my wings flying high just like a butterfly. Yeah. Flying here for a while, I can laugh and smile. Finally opened my eyes, took some time from skies, fulfilling all my dreams. And yes, I'm alright, I'm satisfied. I love every part of me. I can finally rise, and to my surprise, I will not give up. 'Cause this is glorious. It's me, yeah. When I'm looking in the mirror, yeah. See my reflection ever clearer. No need to look any further. When times get tough, never give up, cause I'm always authentically me. Authentically me. Authentically me. Authentically me. Ooh. I said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the most authentic, y'all? That part always makes me laugh.
I
Always,
love it.
always makes me laugh. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing in the studio, but when I came up with the rap, my engineer, Dean, was cracking up. He was like, what in the world? And I said, you gotta put it on the record. You gotta put it on. Just leave it there. Just leave it there.
You made that authentically ATINA.
Yeah.
I love when you. I was like, that is so. I like that you added that in the song.
Thank you.
So that's what makes you
I can
so
be really
unique and
goofy.
different.
Yes. I can be really goofy. Yes, I can.
I love it. So everybody now, make sure if you haven't, if you don't have the song, go. You can download it now. It's available everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Follow
You know,
us.
so I mean, Atina, I mean, your music is not just here, it's all over the UK. And
Mhm.
you have shared the stage with some other phenomenal artists, you know, Keiko Masui. My other group I love is DW3, Take Six, my girl Erin Stevenson, John B. Ruben Studdard, and the list goes on.
Yes, it does. And me and John B went to the same high school, so he went to
Oh,
LA
wow.
County. Yeah, he. So it was like a reunion when I performed with him for him. So it was really cool. It was man. I've had some really great experiences, and I have to say I've built some really great relationships. I started building a really great relationship with some of these venues, especially the Rose. And so I did a lot of shows there, and was able to work with a lot of different artists. So it's been a real journey, real awesome journey for me.
Yeah, it's a beautiful journey. And I just love your music. Uh, no matter where you are, once this pandemic is over, I'm gonna find Hatina wherever she is performing,
Yeah.
and I am going to come to one of your shows. Do you think that you and John will ever collaborate and do something one day?
We've talked about it. We just haven't, we haven't been able to push anything yet. I was
Wow.
doing a series, Melodic Mondays, and which hopefully soon we'll be able to bring that back. But I was doing a show called Melodic Mondays, and I would interview artists and musicians, um, and who basically have had a lot of influence on me, who've helped me, through my career, and just to give them their props and let people know who they are and how we formed our relationship. So I talked to him about being on the show. So we were gonna do it, and then here comes the pandemic, and then I don't know what else happened, and I haven't been able to really tie him down, get him, get him, grab him yet. So hopefully soon I'll
Okay.
be able to do a little something with him, you know.
Right.
uh, But
Okay.
I'm trying to. Hey, there's a whole lot of people I would love to work with. A lot of people. I be throwing it
Right.
out there. I'm like, okay, man, somebody listening.
If somebody's listening,
Somebody.
if you had to name what this may be a little challenging, but if you had to name one artist that you would like to do a duet with,
Ooh.
who was your first that come to mind?
Oh, a duet.
Hmm.
So male,
Male.
I would love to do a duet with either. You see, it's hard. Can make me pick one. Charlie Wilson. Charlie
Charlie Wilson.
Wilson. Charlie
Charlie Wilson.
Wilson. Yes.
Okay.
Or Music Soul Child. I mean, hey.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
love music. So I love both of those artists. And well, what about outside of music? Atina, if you were not doing music, what else would you be doing?
Oh, music.
Music. Music. Maybe teaching music.
Oh, maybe vocal. Yeah, maybe a
Okay.
vocal coach or something like that. Yeah, maybe something like that. I did my best to kind of teach my son a little bit, but it's easier for kids to learn from other people than it is for them to learn from you. But he's great. He's really great. And he fooled me because all of a sudden he started singing. I was like, "Where is this coming from? When did you start singing?" It totally just threw me off. I was like, "Why did you wait so late to tell me? Because I could have
Yeah.
had you in my old high school. Like I could have had him
Right.
audition for that, but it was a little bit too late. By that time, he was almost a senior, and it was time for him to almost, So,
Right.
but man, I it's so many people I would love to work with.
Work with.
Whoa, so many people.
I can
Whoa.
imagine. So
But as
like,
far as what I would do outside of work, outside
mhm,
of music, I mean, I have a regular job, gotta work. But um, people always ask me how I find the time to do everything I do. I don't know.
right.
I just do
You
it.
just gotta make the time, right?
I got a plan. Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. That's
But
right.
I don't know. I love music. So anything about music, let me do, you
Just
know.
let you. Yeah. So, I want to ask you this. So, if I was to come to Hatina's house now, or even just be riding in your car, like who are you currently listening to besides your music? I'm sure.
Let's see. Wow, let me tell you, Moonchild.
Oh
Uh,
God.
I know, I know,
Okay.
I know.
Uh,
There's amazing. She's amazing. I love that girl's voice. Oh my goodness. Um, her.
uh,
She's got a great vibe. Really, really great vibe. Uh, Jill Scott always.
oh,
Uh,
of course.
yeah, Lettucey.
Yeah.
Tony Braxton. She's always a staple for me. Anita Baker, a lot of
I
older
need
stuff. I don't
right.
listen to a whole lot of new stuff.
Mhm.
I really like mostly indie music, and yeah, I listen. I listen to mostly indie stuff a lot.
Okay. Right.
Because I just yeah, I just don't really care for
Yeah.
a lot of the mainstream stuff. I don't know. I'm just not a
I
mainstream
understand.
person. I don't. I like real, authentic artists and
Right.
music. And you can only truly, to me, you can only find that in indie. I'm sorry. That's what I
Oh,
see. That's what I get.
right.
So,
I mean, you get from India, you get the soul. You don't. I don't get. I don't. Well, I don't knock people. The auto tune. You get the realness. I think
right.
from indie artists like
Hmm.
yourself and so many people were like, wow, like when I had Aaron, I've never heard of Aaron. I
She's in
haven't
my
heard of
rotation
Hakeem.
too. She's in my rotation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so much music out here. And I tell a lot of my friends, why listen to the same thing over and over? Get out and discover
New stuff.
new people, new music.
Hmm.
They are here if you go out, and I'm sure it's hard for indie artists because again, you're not on a major label like some of these recording artists. So it's
Hmm.
it's a lot of work to even have your music heard.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot. Takes a
It is.
lot. It takes money too. People don't realize that it takes money and time. That's why I'll be telling folks, hey, you can tip me. I'm fine. Happy hour, tip me. Okay,
Right.
subscribe to my happy hour lounge. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because it helps us, to towards our goals and to continue to push music out that you guys love to listen to. So, right?
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. So what's next for Hatina? I know, 2020 was a lot. We're into a new year, and we hope that this pandemic will soon subside. So what's coming up next for you?
Well, continuing to push authentically me, and it's pushing. It's actually getting a lot of ads so far in uh for the indie soul charts. It's not on the chart yet, but it's getting a lot of ads. So, it's pretty cool. Pushing for that. I was excited because towards the end of last year, Authentically Me hit number 3 on the UK soul chart. So that was like real big for me. I was like, "Oh, what? Number 3? I'm almost number 1. It's almost there." But I'm working on pushing that and doing I've got a lyric video coming for it, and just something to keep folks, going with it. And also I'm working on a remix of one of my songs, Forever. It's
Okay.
on the album, and it's, it's really cool. Oh my gosh, I'm working with, Manny, he's a producer in the UK, and he does a lot of remixes, he's awesome, and so he sent me, a rough, and I was like, "What? It sounds like it's got a straight '90s feel to it." I was like, "Oh my
Oh,
goodness, I could just jam to this. This is so" I was so excited about it. So, I can't wait to, really get that coming out, and my goal is to do a video for that one.
okay.
Um, yeah, to do a video for that one. I think it's gonna be really cool. So, I think yes, Jay, Manny, that's right. He is dope. Oh my goodness. He really is. And so I'm really excited to be working with him and getting some going. And the other goal is to hopefully get some vinyl out there,
Oh, great.
pushed out mostly in the UK, but hopefully, anybody can buy it, you know what I mean? But we're just working on those few things for now, until I can, get in the studio and do some more recording because I haven't really
Mhm.
done anything else yet. But I do have for the vinyl project, I have a song that's already done. It's done recorded, and then I've got another song that I'm in a process of recording that I've been working with this producer named Soki, and he is from Greece. And he
Great.
reached out
Oh,
to me. Yeah, he reached out to me. He was like, "Oh my God, I love R&B, and
mhm.
I love your voice, and I would love to work with you." And I'm like, "Okay, send me your stuff and let me hear what you got."
That's
So
right.
he is really good too. His handle is, I think, produced by Soki, Soki.
Okay.
Really,
Okay.
really good. And so working on finishing up a track for that, and hopefully it'll get on the vinyl as well. So we'll see what happens.
Well, we would definitely be looking out for all of that. And real quick, tell us about your nomination. Castella's asked a
Okay.
question about, she wants to know about the nomination.
What the which one? Oh, the one for this year?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
the
Indie Soul nomination.
yes, I got Indie Soul nomination for Female Artist of the Year. Indie
That's right.
Yeah, on the in the Indie Soul for the Indie Soul Awards this year, and it's next month. It's coming up
Mhm.
pretty soon, so it's kind of exciting because there's a whole lot of really cool names in there. I
Okay.
think India Arie's listed in there, and
Oh, all
uh
right. So
Mesa.
how can we support you for that? And do
Oh,
we go to
okay.
Indie Soul?
So no, this is solely based on spins and sales and yeah, all of that. So fortunately, I mean, I don't. There's not necessarily a nominate. I mean, anywhere for you to vote per se, but
Okay.
but there will be the actual show
Mhm.
is next month. Okay, uh, Costella, help me, 'cause she was nominated too for something.
Okay.
Help me, woman, help me. Yes, it is a big deal. You're right. Just
It is,
it is
that
a
is
big deal.
major.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to find the information. Shame on me for not having it right in front of me, but I forgot the date of the
Okay, do
show.
we go to the Indie Soul website?
Soul Cafe Radio.
Soul Cafe Radio.
Go to Soul Cafe.
Okay.
Thank you, love. February 26th. I love you. I
In
was
Costello, she is just she be
being
on
an
it.
interview and you be forgetting stuff. I'm like, okay. Well, at least I can admit that.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay. So yes, soulcaferadio.com. That's it. Soul Cafe
that's it.
Radio. And so the details for that is on there. The nominees are all listed on there too. So you can go check it out and you'll see
Okay.
all the nominees on there for all the different categories. And I'm excited about it. I was
Oh,
excited because I won last year. I won Newcomer of the Year. That's one of the ones that Costella's
right.
up.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So Newcomer of the Year I won last year. So it was, man, it was so fun. I was just like, wait a minute, what? You should have seen me. I was jumping bunny. I said, wait, I won?
You,
Oh,
that's
oh
right.
my goodness. And it was so pretty. I was like, look at my award. It's so
Right.
pretty.
And it's
Oh,
so deserving. You're so deserving, Hatina.
thank you.
You put in so much hard work. Your music is true. It's authentically you, and you deserve it.
Thank you.
So
Oh, you make me
so
happy.
what? I've you know what? This has been such a wonderful conversation that you and I have. I could talk to you for another hour, but I know you got other things to do. You got
I,
more things.
I actually have a rehearsal. So yes.
You have more work.
Yes,
But
right
please come
after
back.
this.
But please come back and about any new projects coming up. Come back and have a conversation with me. Okay.
I will, for sure, for sure. I was so excited when you reached out to me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes! Come on, Jazzy, let's go,
Let's go. Let's go.
let's
Let's
go."
go. And before I let you go, Hadina, let me ask you this. What's the best advice that you've been given? It could be about your music career, someone watching this and it's like, wow, I really want to do what she's doing. And this is not an easy job, lights, camera, action,
No.
but any advice you can give us? Words of encouragement
I,
or wisdom?
I have always been told, "Don't quit.
That's right.
Whatever you do, just keep going." Aaron told me that. She just kept telling me, "Just don't quit." Daryl Williams, wonderful bass player, and has
Oh,
been a
yes.
great mentor to me. Yes, and he's like, "Atina, just don't quit. You just keep going." You know, and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. Don't get discouraged. Okay, I'm gonna keep going." Because you get like that sometimes. You work so hard, and then you're like, you trying to push through all the right channels, and then certain things just don't happen, and you're like, is this working?
That's
No,
right.
it's not working. So you can get that way sometimes, but um just don't quit. Just keep pushing. And I actually have a shirt that says that, don't stop, keep pushing.
And so
And
how can we get the shirt? Can we order the shirt off your website?
You know what? We took the merch down because we're working on new merch. But
Okay.
there just might be some that's another thing that we got pushing for this I think by the end of the quarter we'll probably have a new store up and everything. So all the merch will be up, there'll be new stuff. Um
Okay.
hopefully sooner than that. Hopefully. But yeah, if anybody wants a shirt, then they can just send me a message.
Okay.
If you want that one, just send me a message. I'll send it to
Right.
you.
That's right. You heard it right here on Feature Friday. My special guest was soul singer, R&B sensation, Hatina. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. And again, come back anytime. And in the green room next time, I'm going to send the wine and the cheese and
Yes.
the
Yes.
all that
Yes. Sushi.
and some sushi. I got
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
I'll send you
Wine and sushi.
that wine and sushi. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great weekend. Remember, you always have my support on my show each and every Saturday. I will be continuously pumping ATINA, Authentically Me. This is a journey. Also, another one of your beautiful songs is, Journey. You should check out the video too, y'all. I'm gonna play it right here on Feature Friday too, right after the show. But again, thank you so much. And as always, we love you. The sky is the limit for you. And next time I'm gonna be on here saying, ladies and gentlemen, Grammy nominated.
Woo! All right now.
So don't make it be hard. So when you get that Grammy, so I'll be like, ATINA, this Jazzy. You be like, who?
Oh, you
Now
stop
you
that. Quit. Stop that.
I'm just teasing.
That
I'm
is
just
not
teasing.
me.
That's not true.
Never.
I was like, just remember me. Remember me.
I have your number now. Remember that. I'll be calling
You
you,
do.
but
Call me. But thank you so much. I know you have another engagement to go to, but thank you so much for having this conversation with me tonight.
thank you for having me. I truly appreciate it. And shout out to everybody who jumped on and supported. And thank you. I appreciate y'all.
You're welcome. And we'll see you next time, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. Another great show. Again, R&B, soul, singer. I didn't say singer. I said singer. ATINA. Make sure you check out her latest release, Authentically Me. Check out the website, hatinamusic.com. But don't forget to go over to K Ward Radio, my YouTube page, right? Over there. No, it's right over there. Click the subscribe button. It's all it takes is maybe 10, 15 seconds, if that long. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get all of the notifications, right? Also, kwardradio.com. Subscribe to my website. My information, any artists out there that would love to be on the show, please send me your music. I'll take a listen to that. I'll be glad to support you in anywhere I can. Also, my Cash App, PayPal information is listed there. If you want to support the show, I would appreciate any of that. All of those who supported my KWARD Radio Mass. I have to thank Chef D, who's always keeping things together. I appreciate it so much. Also, Nicole, the owner B, and Mike Murray for always keeping my music and my intro and all that stuff always jazzy. I hope you have a great weekend. Don't forget to join me on Monday for Artist Talk. Right here, my guest is pianist Gino Rosario. You don't want to miss this conversation. Have a great weekend. Make sure you take care of yourself and be kind to others. Good night.
Growing and healing day by day. I'm moving on and getting stronger. Stronger every day. Now I can hold my head up high. Deep down inside, got so much pride. I'm so proud of myself. No other place I'd rather be. No, than be with me, finally free. I can take care of me. Positive thoughts run through my mind. Took a while for me to find me. Respect my journey. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, full of positivity and love. You see, I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. Contemplating what will be. Yes, I have goals, I'm making plans to be the best of me, cherishing every moment.
Hey guys, this is Jazzy K. Ward, and I'm so excited to tell you about this new show called Feature Fridays. It's about musicians, writers, actors, anybody that has that it factor showcasing their new music, new projects, and you're going to have it right here with Jazzy K. Ward. I hope to see you there.